For my flash video training, I'm going to compare and contrast regular portable flashes with sort of big studio strobes and discuss why you might want one or the other. I'm Tony Northrup, and I'm going to start by talking about the regular portable flash that we've been using in this video training. These flashes are inexpensive. Even the most powerful ones cost about $160, and they're nice and portable. They just fit in your backpack. Many of them use traditional AA batteries. These were initially designed for people like wedding photographers who needed to take all their gear on the go. Whereas studio strobes sort of evolved from a different direction. They evolved from studio photographers who typically had a fixed location and didn't travel at all. For the longest time, they were plugged directly into the wall or a power pack, so they were always wired. But in recent years, the trend has been to shift to battery-powered strobes, which even in the studio is extremely powerful because it means you don't have cables running everywhere. It means you can quickly move a light somewhere to change the lighting without having to deal with the cords. And it means none of your clients come into the studio and trip over things. So the lines have blurred between the portable flashes and these big studio strobes. In fact, both of these are made by Godox, a Chinese flash company, and they both are triggered by the exact same wireless trigger, which makes it super easy for us to switch between one or the other, or even mix and match them. So many people will end up getting both and using them for different situations, as we do. This portable flash has a lot of advantages. First, I could fit 3 in my bag in the size that one of these takes. Another advantage is it can mount directly to the camera in the hot shoe, so you don't have to have a separate trigger. You can see on the front here it has a little infrared transmitter which can help the camera focus in low light conditions. And thus it serves multiple purposes as both a wireless flash and an on-camera flash. If I want to gel it, I need just a very small gel because the flash head is small and it has features like the ability to pivot and bounce and the ability to zoom the head. These are all features that this doesn't have. In many ways it's more powerful, but in many ways it's less powerful. Like if I want to attach it to one of my Bowen's beauty dishes here, I have to use a separate adapter. And if I'm going on location, that means I have a little extra work to do. It means that this is just a little more fussy and there's a little bit more that can become loose or disconnected. It's a little less professional. Nonetheless, it still gets the job done. The studio strobes have a Bowen's mount built into it, meaning I don't need a separate adapter. As I remove this, you can see the bulb head itself is much bigger and it's not square, but it's round. This also has the ability to offer a continuous modeling light, which allows me to see the characteristics of the light without having to actually fire the flash. And that can make setting up the lights a little bit easier. Some portable flashes like this will offer some continuous lights, but they're never quite powerful enough to see what's going on, especially to overpower the ambient light. These big studio strobes you'll see also have a much, much bigger battery. They're much more powerful. They can put out many times more light than a portable flash. And this became important as we were taking the picture that you'll see on the cover of our video training, because when we set the camera to f11 and we added the beauty dish, which disperses the light over a big area, and then we added gels, which cut down the light power, we found ourselves shooting at ISO 3200. And that meant that we weren't getting all the same power or quality that we would have out of our camera. We normally would like to shoot at ISO 100 or even ISO 50, and we can do that with big studio strobes because they just put out so much more light that even with light modifiers, even at f11, you can be shooting at your base ISO and create nice, clean images. So in this way, the more powerful studio strobe would produce cleaner, higher quality images. And you have to ask yourself, are the portable flashes in ISO 3200, is that good enough? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. That's really up to you. Otherwise, many modern studio strobes are almost identical. This one has high-speed sync and it has TTL and every other feature that you might want from a portable flash, and that means life is really great for photographers, whether you're working in the studio or on the go. I hope this has helped you figure out what you want, and if you're like me, you might need one portable flash and one studio flash, and then if one fails, at least you have a backup. Thanks for watching.